Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is noun phrase 176. The noun phrase today is the prime of one's life. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. When we say the prime of one's life, it refers to the time when one has the most energy, potential, vitality, or success in one's life. When one is at the peak of one's power. Okay, good. Let's continue. The origin of this idea dates all the way back to the Greek philosopher Plato in his writing of the Republic. At that time, he defined it as the age of 20 for a woman and the age of 30 for a man. May not be that far off now. I would probably up it a little bit today. And, I would like to actually give it a span. I would rather say, maybe 25 to 30 for a woman, and maybe, 30 to 40 for a man, or maybe 35. If you just had to pick one age, maybe that. I'd probably up it a little bit from that to really be the prime. Of course, this can vary depending upon exactly what you're talking about. If your focus is on health, or if your focus is on knowledge and wisdom or career, it could slightly vary depending upon if you're trying to focus on one more than the other. But in general, if it's just an overview of them all, probably around that age. All right, and let's take a look. We have 4 examples here. Example number 1. Many young soldiers had fallen in the prime of his or her life. Yeah, fallen here means they died. When they went overseas and they fought, maybe they died, during the prime of their life, during the main time of their life. It's a sad thing to think about, but many of them do. All right, number 2 here. Most Olympians only have a chance to participate in the prime of his or her life. Yeah, especially as far as energy and health and vitality is concerned. Yeah, once they get past really, they can't even really pass too much more than 30, and they're finished, basically. All right, number 3 here. Heath Ledger died of a lethal cocktail in the prime of his life. Remember, that was the actor, the one that played in the first Joker movie. But, he had made a number of big movies before that, and he was really in the prime of his career. His career was really taking off more and more. But, unfortunately, he died early. Okay, good. And number 4 here. You can still do anything you want. You are in the prime of your life. Yet often you hear, especially older people, say this to somebody who is younger, saying, what are you worried about? You're so young. I wish I could be, young like you again. You're in the prime of your life. You don't realize how much potential you still have. Something like that. Anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. I hope it's informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.